David Robinson take advantage of some mismatches, but emotions is what the Spurs need here in Minnesota tonight.
In on the block right side, David Robinson.
In game one, they waited for the double teams. Tonight is going to be very important that they go right away. David Robinson not hesitating.
Focus offensively.
Absolutely. He's been their man for 9 years, and he must come alive tonight, take advantage of all the mismatches and provide some lead. Ellie had lots of playoff experience with Houston. Look for him to ignite his ball club tonight.
Avery outside, drains the jump shot. Avery Johnson.
That Minnesota's going to give up. It may be good for San Antonio. Swing the ball over to the other side, post up David Robinson. Another play 24 seconds of good defense, and then have it all go back.
Now here's Garnett on the post, turns and powers in. The right hand top recovered by Peeler.
Communication will be a problem in this noise for San Antonio trying to call their plays.
Garnett trailing on the shot, blocked by Robinson with a recovery. Score tied at 4. Johnson enters the ball to Duncan, coming around the slip front.
He's able to move around and deflect a lot of passes into the post.
Garnett has the mismatch, backs Elliott in, finds Brandon open, and he drains the jump shot.
Lunch was reappearing.
A la Bill Russell. Here's Ellie for the 3. Nailed it. Mario Ellie, who was shut down in game 2. 0 for 3 from three-point range. Makes it San Antonio 7, Minnesota 6. Low block right. Garnett turns middle. The fader rim. Deflect. Lost the handle. Recovered by Garrett.
Looked like he might have jumped into the side of the backboard on the baseline.
Tough handoff. Peeler juggled it. 4 on the shot clock. He's deep in the corner. Got to shoot. Blocked by Duncan. Free ball. Recovered by San Antonio. And Minnesota's offensive rebounding. They didn't really get a chance to get into an offensive rhythm in game 2. But they do now. Ellie entering it to Duncan. Swivels to the middle with that jump hook. At 5:15 to go first quarter. Avery Johnson out of Little Southern University down in New Orleans to Tim Duncan out of Wake. And he will hit that 18. Terrell Brandon coming off the screen from Garnett. Will pop out at the top. Great up fake, threw Duncan off. But there's Robinson. Robinson
is flowing. When you're at home, you feel very confident you can knock it down.
The Admiral doubled on the block. They're going to make Avery Johnson shoot. He did, and his
statement was he wanted to see how his team would react here tonight. And you know, when you make a statement like that, you're the one that's going to step up.
Garnett fires in a long jump shot.
Well, Kevin Popovich said he wasn't going to change much. They seem to be going right back to Duncan as Garnett makes the assist to Brandon. The things that Malik Rose does on Garnett, he makes him work a little bit harder. Garnett on a bigger player just walks into the post. As you noted, Malik on it, settling for the outside shot.
Garnett's 2 for 8. Here's Kersey unwinding the long. Duncan with a rebound. Right back up and in off the window. Beyond the three-point ring to set the pick. Battling to go to Garrett, missed the jumper. Garnett with a putback. Garrett cleans it up with a left-hand tip jam. Duncan with 8 on the shot clock. Oh my goodness. Kevin Garnett erases the shot. 8:14 to go in the second quarter. Seeley ball fakes, drives in. Duncan from behind blocks the shot out of bounds.
Vancouver really didn't give him a chance to mature, so this is a good opportunity for Daniels.
Look at that break by San Antonio. Jackson with the rip.
Forget that, so they won't, lose their cool in most cases.
7.5 minutes left in the half. Sam Mitchell to the big ticket. San Antonio couldn't convert. Robinson got the rebound, but it was ripped from him. Up top, Kevin Garnett with the sledgehammer. Oh, he brought it down.
This half, as they've stayed out of foul trouble, is going to be critical.
Robinson steps to the middle. He gets tangled up with Mitchell. Minnesota playing small with Garrett Smith, joined by Brandon, Mitchell, and Peter. Duncan open outside with a beautiful jump shot. Spurs on top. Johnson blasts left side, hook pass out on top to Duncan. Look at the feed to Robinson, whirls to the glass and packs her with 2 hands.
And now the Spurs low.
Spurs opening up some room. A 9-point lead is Smith. Falls away on a prayer.
Club offensively and on the boards, they really have to sustain that here tonight.
Avery Johnson snugs in another jumper, and Avery Johnson has 8 points.
Well, he's not hesitating. In game 2, he hesitated a lot looking for other players. Tonight, he's catching and shooting.
Percentage, opponent field goal percentage this year just under 41%.
Yeah, they took that away from New York Knicks, who played some stingy defense to show. Now, this is a team that has played poised all year long. In the playoffs, you can be rattled, but you can see they've come back with a lot of patience. Book here, tonight.
Robinson just slipping the pick, going to the hole. Garnett in deep, double up fake, turns, misses. David again on the rebounding end with 7 boards. Duncan with 5.
And Duncan is battling tonight with Garnett, not allowing him to get too low, but
double team. 9 on the shot clock. Elliott airborne splash, long jumper.
Got to be very disappointing having to watch any playoff game on television.
Kelly takes it to the middle, has the shot blocked, and he's knocked down. Johnson gets it, enters it back to Robinson, and lays in the left.
In the first half, and in game 1 he wasn't involved. Game 2 he was. So they need to get Anthony Pugh involved, and there's the guy, Garnett.
Garnett.
4 guys in the paint.
Brandon with a no-look to Garrett, enters it to Garnett, and he just juggled the ball right into the hands of Duncan.
Shots now he has Duncan and Robinson, so he's known for getting out on the transition.
Elliott feeling it, lets it fly, and down it goes. Sean, and the 20-foot jump shot, 5 here in game 3. Smith low block right, turns middle. There they throw the double team at him. First Elliott, and then Duncan from behind blocked in this ball game. Inside out, Johnson from Robinson. Swish, and Avery comes the other way with a smile.
Begging him to shoot.
Elliott touch pass midair. Robinson eludes Garrett up top, goes to the summit, and packs 34. San Antonio. Smith gives it away. Streaking out, Ellie. The great pass by Robinson to the Glen. Ellie with a 2-hand ram on the way to the rack.
The Knicks are looking real good right now, Kevin, because without Tim Hardaway being able to, hit that outside shot, shooting a poor percentage, they really need it. They're playing that wants a championship. Other than he and Barkley, they really won a championship before they retired.
They've blown bigger leads before.
Absolutely. No game is over in the NBA. Particularly you have young players who can put up points quickly. And if they're looking for Avery to pass the ball, and they need to protect first.
Garnett with a jump hook over Robinson.
If they get a huge lead.
Duncan on the offside, trying to fight through. Tommy Hammonds that in for his 9th point of the game.
And you can just tell by the mannerisms of the body that this is not the same Minnesota Timberwolves team that we saw in the first quarter.
The 2 worked together at the West Side Gym in Houston extensively. And Avery, through the course of that relationship this summer, talked Mario into signing with a 10. Garnett pump fakes, drives by Robinson, extends the right hand. Duncan is there for the rejection, but a foul call.
Ken, the coach is definitely over there experimenting, as you said, with different lineup and different strategies. So they're going to the 20, 24-point lead when they had it. You got to put teams away. They should have got that lead up to about 30.
Duncan erases us.
Frozen. That's why Avery's able to get in there, because the threat of David Robinson to the hole.
Off of the redhead.
Don't waste your time with Jets. Just move on. Maybe you might catch him at a restaurant somewhere, but not during the game.
Garnett with the inside pivot.
Minnesota has got to do something to disrupt this half-court offense, because they're going to be getting shots like that if they do not put
down in New Orleans. Led the nation the junior and senior year in assists, but went undrafted. Started his career with the Supersonics and learned corner. The Spurs lead by 19. 8.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Garnett turns, makes contact, leaps away from Robinson, and swirls in a follow. You can throw that ball up perpendicular. Here's Johnson driving in, throws out to Duncan for the jumper. Rimming. Mitchell with a rebound. Minnesota on the fly. Terrell Brandon has not been a factor in this ball game. I mentioned that in game 2. It was 16 points, but just 2 assists, and he was 5th in the league in assists this year. Jackson hits a home run. 20-point Spur lead. 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Give and go. Garnett to Brandon. Missed the lane, but Smith, he's there to clean up the mess.
Yeah, they're just sitting ducks right now for the Spurs, because no full court pressure, fouling now, taking perimeter.
Spurs by 19. 6 minutes left in the contest. Garnett goes to work. There's Duncan coming over the top. He was sandwiched between Rob. Came into the league undrafted. This is 3rd stint with San Antonio. And there he is on the post-up from Tim Duncan. Mouse in the house to coach to encourage his ball club to play steady defense. Johnson shows and goes. Blasting into the middle, drew the dunk.
15, 20, and 9 points. So Minnesota got to get other people involved the next game.
Garnett unwinds on a long Jimmy. Nailed it.
They're trying to force a player to shoot the ball. They wanted Avery to shoot, but he's knocking it down from 15 feet. It's one thing for him shooting from 15 feet. If you're going to let him shoot the 20 pound, the cohesiveness that he needs to feel comfortable to be productive in Houston.
Duncan chases James Robinson with a dribble. Radislav Nestorovic, the Slovenian, down on the low block. Watch something like what, 8 championship rings, sitting on the bench. 85-71 is your final from the Target Center in Minneapolis. The Spurs take game 3 for the 2-1.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, David, after game 2, you said you were out-rebounded, out-hustled, out-desired. Looks like tonight you righted the ship, so to speak.
Yeah, we knew it, and we haven't put 2 bad games together like that in a long time. So I knew tonight we'd be mentally ready. We executed much better. We went after the boards, and that's how we control the game.
Coach Popovich said it would be important to get you involved tonight. 17 points, 18 rebounds, 7 assists. You were there.
A little more involved tonight. You know, I was more active, and you know, we worked as a team. Last time, you know, we guys coming through getting rebounds, and we did a much better job tonight.
Avery Johnson, who also had a great job, said early in the game, if we can keep them off the offensive glass, this game's over.
Yeah, I mean, that's the truth. I mean, these guys, really, their best shot so far in this series has been a missed shot. They're coming and getting the ball and shooting it over and over. They got, what, 17 more shots than us the first game. So that's going to be the key to this next game.
All right, congratulations. Good luck on Saturday. Back to